Our top story this morning, new overnight, a deadly shooting after a concealed carry license holder opens fire on someone opening fire on him.
These folks out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Smoke Tails. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you got it on you, cause I got it on me. You know how we getting down on this end. Man acted in self-defense and deadly shooting at a Carmichael apartment. A shooter is not facing any charges after a man was shot and killed inside an apartment overnight in Sacramento County. Deputies responded to the Sutter Crossing Apartments on the 5900 block of Sutter Avenue in Carmichael, where they say they received a report from a man that a person entered his bedroom and assaulted him while he was sleeping. The man who called said he got a firearm and shot the person inside the apartment at around 2 a.m. We got a call from someone inside the apartment saying that he had shot someone who came inside his home, said Sergeant Amar with the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. The caller told deputies that a woman who was there with the man who was her boyfriend identified the person who was shot as her ex-boyfriend. The man shot died at the scene. The new boyfriend had a gun legally obtained, registered to him, and actually shot the ex-boyfriend, Sergeant said. The sergeant said both the new boyfriend and the girlfriend were cooperating with the investigation. They did not arrest anyone because Sergeant said the investigation determined that this was a case of self-defense. The sergeant said the gun that was used was legally registered to the man who pulled the trigger, but even if it had not been, Wise said it still would have been justified. Come on, cuz, ain't no coochie that good.
And a Carmichael home invasion leads to a deadly confrontation. What investigators are revealing about the attack so far. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Large. Your news starts now.
Getting answers. This is CBS 13 News. Always streaming on CBS News Sacramento.
A deadly shooting and a possible crime of passion under investigation by Sacramento County Sheriff's deputies right now. Deputies say the person living in the home opened fire on the intruder who broke in. This all happening on Sutter Avenue, just off Fair Oaks Boulevard in Carmichael. That's where we find Tori Apodaca, your reporter covering Sacramento County. And Tori, what do we know about this situation so far?
Yeah, well, the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office is really calling this a case of self-defense, that apartment complex just down the street from where we are standing now, because those neighbors out there were a bit upset about all of this happening and also in shock, saying that they knew that victim well, and also upset over the fact that no one was arrested in this. Now go ahead, though, and take a look at what that crime scene looked like earlier today when those crime scene investigators arrived. Sergeant Amar Gandhi with the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says a boyfriend and his girlfriend were inside their bedroom in their apartment here when an ex-boyfriend of the girl showed up at around 2 a.m. We're told he was knocking on the door, trying to get in for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then the girlfriend opened it eventually, and the ex forced his way in. Investigators say he started to assault that new boyfriend who had a gun, who pulled the trigger on him, killing him. The boyfriend was the one who called police about the deadly encounter. And Sergeant Gandhi tells us that the gun that boyfriend did have was legal and registered. And after doing their investigation and speaking with the witnesses, they said both that boyfriend and the girlfriend were cooperative during the investigation. They determined that there was no charges to file against him and did not make any arrests, again saying that this was a case of self-defense. At this point, though, they have not identified who the man who died was. Of course, we're still digging for more answers and trying to speak with those neighbors who were out here, again, in shock about this entire encounter in an area that they say is usually pretty quiet.
No question. Terrifying situation for everybody involved, and that person who lost their lives. The coroner will certainly be working to get that name out as well. Thanks for that, Tori Apodaca, live in Carmichael.
Yeah, man. So you see how they getting down out there in Sacramento. Ex-boyfriend and got burnt running up in the crib. Boy, it ain't never worth all that. You can get over that, boy. It's 1,000 women, millions of women out here. On to the next one. And why the neighbors mad? That ain't nobody been arrested. Didn't they hear somebody force their way into somebody's home? Well, that's California for you, I tell you. Move on, cuz it's over. It's over with, right? See where that shit got you. Cheeks wasn't the only thing got clapped in that apartment. Man, this your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.